What's up, replay viewers? Let's see who tunes on in. Rumper, bumper, stomper, boo. Tell me, do magic mirror tell me today. Are all my friends ready for some fun and play? I see Ron N, first one in the room, and Stephanie Gray, welcome. Good to see M. Zambrano and Alfred Clues in Canada, welcome. Good to see Rouge Jones, welcome, and Stephanie Gray, welcome. Good to see us. Phyllis 2284, welcome. Good to see Adriana, welcome. Good to see you, Jack Spencer, welcome. Good to see you, Dindon, out there in Trinidad, and Susan Barry, welcome. Good to see you, Colleen, out there in Cyprus, and Nadine Smith, welcome. Good to see you, Karamax, welcome, and Brian Bell, welcome. Good to see you, Dave Jeffries in Niagara Falls. Good to see you, Dave Jeffries, out there in Niagara Falls. Diana Lee's checking on in London. Good to see you, Diana Lee. Good to see you, GM Chris. Good to see you, Marty. Welcome. Good to see you, Robert T. Good to see you, Mark Friedman. Good to see you, Jay Chulo. Welcome. Good to see you, Colleen. Good to see you. Hello, Michaelia. Welcome. Good to see you. Your name is Michaelia. Welcome. Good to see you, the ABX girl and Robojack's out there in London. Welcome. Good to see you, Nicolas. Welcome. I am doing great today. Lisa, UK girls checking on in. Good to see you, Lisa and Lynette Jackson. Welcome. Good to see you there, Leela. Leela Sorensen down there in Georgia. And Claudio Olementri. Buongiorno. Good to see you, Tracy Taylor, out there in Indianapolis, Indiana. And I Love the 80s, welcome. Good to see Jack out there in Southern Brooklyn, Majors Minis, welcome. And Karen Payne out there in Florida, welcome. Good to see you, Strawberry Fields, welcome. And Chris MG Vlogs out there in Grenada, welcome. Good to see you, Patricia Johnson, welcome. And Mimi, welcome. Good to see you, Sebastian Uchkavera. And I have caught up with the chat. It's windy. I can't even wear my hat. I'm hoping for a sunset. Let's cross our fingers and hope for a sunset, people. Welcome to Laura, Manhattan. Welcome to, and we don't have a bad signal. I'm trying to get my graphics right. Welcome to World Trade Center. Good to see you, John Laura, out there in Staten Island. It is crazy windy. So windy, F trains are derailing. Good to see you there, to Bailey out there in London. Welcome. Good to see you, Memtito. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people. Lots to see, lots to do, lots to see, lots to do, and wind and more. Can I do this? There you go. Is my hand that cold? I can't even hit the button. Good to see everybody. Welcome. I'm like borderline having to need to use the the gloves at the moment. So. But good to see everybody, people. You always wondered if I get Chris MG Vlogs and get mixed up. Yes, I know, GM Chris and Chris MG, yes. All the time, Chris, all the time, Chris. That's how my brain works. But you two are OG viewers. You guys are pre-YouTube people. And I always appreciate and cherish all my pre-YouTube people. Good to see you, enjoying Nantucket. Welcome. Where are we going today? I think we're going to do Pier 57, Memzatobe. Pier 57. I'm going to hope we're going to catch the sunset at Pier 57. Good to see you there, Ramona. Welcome out there in North Carolina. Ramona, I hope you had a safe night out there. Y'all had some weather over there in North Carolina yesterday. Let's see here. Watch out for flying debris. If I get hit, I get hit. Good to see. Yes, indeed. Yeah, no, ABX girl. I almost live streamed it, but I'm like, let me give you guys a real live stream instead of just showing you guys a derailed train. I could have showed it to you guys. But good to see you there, Lee. Welcome to Deploy the Gloves, indeed. Good to see you, Wilbs, driving that Northern Line. Hot and sunny out there in Lanzarote. Enjoy that beach there, Wilbs. Good to see you, Bob Doyle. Welcome. Yeah, it's a Periscope days. All good there, Ramona? That is good news. We have a new interesting museum downtown. And I don't think it's officially open yet. I think it's going to open up later on this month or next month. The Mercer Museum of Art and Technology, the Mercer Labs. And they don't have their little TV screens set up. So this is half of the old Century 21 site here. And yeah, they don't have the little monitors set up. So in all these little windows here, I've seen a few times on the express bus, they had monitors putting out some kind of trippy storefront there. So guess it's not activated. Oh well. Windy day here in New York City. Let's go north. Let's go north. We got to make it to Pier 57. Sunset today, 4:48, 4:47 this evening. So let's do it. Let's get our 2 hours in. Good to see everybody. Welcome. As you can see by the flags, fairly windy. fairly windy there today. Good to see you there, Miss Cecilia. Welcome. Oops, sorry. Whee! Remember everyone nominees? Okay. That area opening in Italy. Claudio, Italy has already been opened up. Yeah, Italy is right here. Italy is it's right over there at number 4 World Trade Center. I've actually already eaten in there. It's pretty good. A little expensive, but pretty good. Ethan, yeah, Lower Manhattan is a little busy today. Definitely the tourists have left town, which is nice. Kind of have the city back for ourselves again. Look how windy it is. Careful out there today. Thank you so much. We'll be careful. Don't worry about it, guys. Good to see you, Jennifer. Good to see you, Liz. Welcome. Yay, World Trade Center. That's where we are starting from today. And I think since it's so windy, we'll take the streets going north. Oh, get ready for winter. Yes, I will get ready for winter. I try to be the best PD. Good to see you. It's not big time expensive, but it's like, I would say moderately expensive. You get a pretty good deal, though, for the dollar. I would recommend the Italy downtown than the Italy up at 23rd Street. So, I actually recommend the one down here than the original. But Bienvenue Boule, down there in the south of France, welcome. Did I catch everyone? Welcome. So, Ron, yeah, preliminary reports looking pretty good for snow on Tuesday. Looking good for snow on Tuesday. Not going to put out an inch just yet, but just be known that the conditions are favorable. Sorry for the last comment? All right. I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. It's a flappy kind of flags kind of day. Flappy flags, and where are the flappy birds? That's what I want to know. But good to see everyone, people. Woolworth building. Right over there, that's the Woolworth building. Tallest building in the world in 1913. Barclay Street. Going north right now along Church. Shady Wi-Fi. Wilbs, enjoy the beach, Wilbs. Wilbs, you shouldn't be watching me. You should be enjoying have a pint and enjoy the beach for me, please. It looks beautiful over there. Wilbs teasing me with photos of the beach and beers on the beach. Granted, I do live in Coney, but it's cold. I want to be in the sunshine. Oh, it's all good, PD. Welcome. Good to see you. No need to apologize. Good to see you, Robinson Lopes. Welcome. Well, you want to get a bloody hell? For Wilbs. We're driving that Northern Line forever in retirement. It's bloody hell. It's bloody windy out here. Bloody hell. And Jack Spencer with a $10 super chat. Jack Spencer, thank you so much for the very generous $10 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 Club 2 times today. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $10 super chat. When Jack Spencer gets to New York City, he's going to put a cat's pastrami and on Joe's Pizza. Whoa, you're going to put some cat's pastrami on Joe's Pizza? Dude, that sounds really good. Oh my God, Jack Spencer might have just given me an idea for a live stream. Oh my God, Jack, that's a good idea. Oh my God, put some cat's pastrami on a slice of Joe's Pizza. Dude. Dude. I want to experiment. Oh man, my whole brain is just, you fired off a bunch of synapses in my brain. Holy crap, not a good idea? Jack, did you try that? I've had pastrami on pizza before, it's delicious. But not pastrami from cats. A fast food fiesta, I know. I can see the Yo Quiero Taco Bell dog dancing right now. He's dancing up a storm right now. That does sound good. Oh my God. That's something I want to try right now. Oh my God. Dude! Anyway. Well, we have gotten this live stream up to a fantastic start. Good to see everybody. Good to see everybody. So Joe's Pizza. I would say just a regular standard slice. Standard slice of Joe's Pizza. And then you just put the pastrami on top from Katz. I would say procure the pastrami first from Katz. And then get yourself to Joe's Pizza so the pizza's a little bit fresh when you put the pastrami on it. The hard part is to keep the pastrami kind of warm. You might need to take the whole lot home and warm it up in the microwave or a toaster oven. Oh my God, after a few beers? That's fantastic. I know, now I want pastrami. A cooking show? Well, maybe. What's the best pizza in New York? That's a loaded question. I always say DeFara. Some people do not like DeFara. DeFara, Joe's, Bleecker Street, all mighty fine pizzas. It's not too hard to figure it out. I mean, even some dollar pizzas are fantastic. Windy out there in Cleveland. Good to see you there, Walter. Welcome. There you go. There you go. Good recommendations there, Walter. Yeah, a regular cheese pie, cheese slice. Good to see you, Rick Kelly. Welcome. You're more than welcome. For the stream on this windy and blustery day, 10th of January, 2023. We are at Chambers Street now. DeFara is in Brooklyn, but there's also a DeFara in South Seaport. There's also a DeFara over in Williamsburg, too. Activity 79, good to see you. But the variety is staggering. Yeah, 49, I think it's 49 degrees. During the live stream, the temperature will go down. So by the time I finish this thing, it's going to be cold. But right now, it's not too bad. CB Earth Day, good to see you. Love Cats. Oh yeah, Cynthia, the best. The best, Cynthia. Darlene, good to see you, Darlene. Welcome. Go. Patricia with the weather there. I think you get the weather in the chat officially every 15 minutes. And then Dindin triggering the the Nightbot. Let's see if it works, Dindin. I don't know if it works. Nightbot's been weird as of late. But there's the weather. 47 degrees Fahrenheit with the wind blowing out of the west at 22 miles an hour. Relative humidity of 47%. So it will be getting cooler as we do this live stream today. Good to see you, Griff, out there in Vancouver, Canada. Griff, are you in New York? Are you in New York? Are you having fun on this windy day? Julie B, welcome. Good to see you, right on time indeed. Griff, I'm going to Pier 57 if you want to meet me over there. The west side of 14th Street. That's where I'm going to be ending today's live stream, and hopefully, I thought I was going to get a sunset tonight. So we're going to go to Pier 57 to possibly get a sunset, and of course, I begin and end my live streams using a bathroom, so. That's where there's a bathroom over there. Good to see everybody. Welcome. A little bit of wind tunnels, yeah. That's why we are not walking right along the water today. Got to kind of use these buildings to shield us from the wind. And I just realized school's letting out right now, too. Good to see you, Sean. Bagels and Walks, welcome. Ooh, walked about 11 miles. Nice. Oh, my God. Griff, enjoy the city and enjoy your nap. But thanks for coming on out. Привет to my Russian viewers and Daniel in Vermont, welcome. Did you like the Central Park stream the other day? Glad you enjoyed it. I think we're going to do a West Broadway into Washington Square Park route today. 11 miles is healthy. Darlene celebrating, what was that there, 9 months? 9 months of membership in Dutch Miles Plus. Thank you so much for having faith in me as a content creator. We'll grab lunch. Oh, okay. Griff, you got it. Let me just see what's going on with the schedule here. Got a lot of moving parts. I actually wanted to be on a little bit earlier today, but life gets in the way. But I'll get back to you on that, Griff. Try to make that happen. This guy's coming through the slow rolling through the intersection here, and this guy wants to make the turn. Yes. Well, we made it. Let's see how the bean is doing. Talk to you later there, Griff. Enjoy the nap and enjoy your stay. If I don't see you, enjoy your stay here in New York. Photo Life, Happy New Year. Welcome. We have, this is a nice comment on reality here and our life in a modern society. Discarded Christmas trees and bean, everybody. Discarded Christmas trees and bean. Everybody wants their Instagrams around this bad boy. Amelie, the coronation dancer, I'm doing good. Good to see ya. Let's see, nobody's buffing the bean. Nobody's polishing it. Nay. Nobody's polishing the bean. And Darlene W. with a $20 super chat. Darlene, thank you so much for the very generous $20 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club 4 times today. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $20 super chat. Thanks for sponsoring today's live stream. Y'all have already paid for my subway fare and coffee and donut and bagel out here. So thank you so much. Let's give it a little bit of a buff. Yes, indeed. But Darlene, thanks for sponsoring today's live stream. Much appreciated. Thought I will be indoors. Good to see you there. 60 bus, Digbeth. Okay. Good to see you there, Darlene. What is that? Tubes Forever. This is Untitled by Anish Kapoor. It's a large, basically aluminum blob that is unofficially called the New York City Bean because the artist who did this structure did a very similar structure that's a lot larger out in Chicago called the Chicago Bean, or just simply The Bean by Anish Kapoor. Good to see you there. Carl, good to see you, Carl. Welcome. Love that bean. Me too. Is anyone hanging out on their balcony on this windy ass day? Jack, it is officially called Untitled. It does not have a name. Untitled by Anish Kapoor. Yeah, that's right, Jackie. The Bean is in New York City. Same artist. Good to see you, Jerry. Welcome. So the Bean is we're on 56 Leonard Street. So Leonard Street at Church Street. Leonard at Church. 56 Leonard Street. That's the address. Oh, really, Tubes Forever? It's the first modern art you actually like. Nice. Especially with the discarded Christmas trees. It adds for a beautiful reportee on human existence. Here's another discarded Christmas tree here, blown in the wind. Underneath, yes, indeed, Amelie. 56 Leonard, the Jenga building. Yes, indeed. The Jenga building. Look at this. I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a lot of discarded Christmas trees as we make our way around today. It's similar to the Chicago Bean, but a lot smaller. I think the Chicago Bean is like 3 times the size of it. That Skybridge is nearby. Yeah, that's a few blocks over there, Ramona. A few blocks over in that direction. But we're gonna hang the right here. I think we're gonna take West Broadway up to up to Washington Square Park. I think that is on today's menu. Strawberry Fields, good to see you. Good to see everybody, people. Great view of the Jenga building from here. Yeah, those are mulching trees. Yeah, lots of discarded trees. We should see lots of discarded Christmas trees today because it's over. Orthodox Christmas has passed. Orthodox Christmas has passed and Three Kings Day has passed and we're done, baby. Put it in the box, put it in storage and forget about it for the next 11 months. We have survived Christmas 2023. Yeah, Mulch Fest. They have mulching parties out here in New York. Like they have like Parks Department will set up like little mulch fests. Everything is good. That's a beautiful thing, Ramona. Michaelia, yes indeed. It went fast. It did mercifully go fast. By the way, Taylor Swift, she lives down this block right here. Yeah, bring on Valentine's Day. I mean, the Valentine's Day candy is already out. So I got to get stuff for the wife now. Lady, took you some time. Oh, really? Okay, nice. Had some fragrance. Nice. Cool. All right, kids. Good to see everybody. I hope that sun comes out. I hope we catch a sunset. Christmas did not go too fast, Diana. I'm going to be honest. The whole Midtown scene was very stressful on me this year. I have to say, I guess it's because COVID. The tourists were they were rather rude. I don't think I've ever encountered so many rude tourists in a Christmas season before. So hopefully people get used to being outside and all that shit. But yeah, I know, no more Mariah Carey. That's true. Yeah, Year of the Dragon coming up, Carl. Julio Vallejo, welcome. Oh yeah, no, Taylor Swift owns like a nice size apartment over there. And she's right around the corner from the Ghostbuster Firehouse, right here. There's the Ghostbuster Firehouse, everybody. She's right around the corner, back over there. It was horrible. I think this year the tourists were just like, I think something has changed with tourists. I don't know. I think car-free Fifth Avenue needs to happen for like a whole month. Like, as long as the streets are closed around 49th and 50th Streets for the tree, they should close Fifth Avenue off too. That's just my personal opinion. Some people are ruder in general. Yes, I agree. I think they should close off Fifth Avenue for a month. You understand everything, but writing in English is difficult. Well, it happens. Hopefully my clear pronunciation of words helps you enjoy this view of New York City. Walking north. Walking north. Good to see RJ out there in Colorado. Welcome. Some people, yeah, no need to apologize. I mean, humans are humans. People are going to do people things because people are people. It is sad, Carl, but it is what it is. Anyway, let's continue north. Going to make our way over to Washington Square Park today. See what's cooking up there. Where can you message me on Instagram? Oh, can you message me? Did you message me on Instagram? If you message me on Instagram, I got to look through that. But if you did, I got to take a look through that. Oh, it's windy. Let's take West Broadway here today. Ooh, look at that. You did? Okay. Okay, let me look through that. And unfortunately, I don't check it very often, so Let's see. Let's see what the scene is here. Let's make our way over to Washington Square here. Oh my God, Mr. Telephone Man was filmed right there. New edition. Mr. Telephone Man. Don't they know the history, people? Good to see you there. Good to see you there, Brian Davis. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, derailed F train as I was leaving my abode today. So almost live streamed. I was like, I should just live stream a derailed train, but nah. I'll give you guys a real show today. Good to see you, Steve Cruz. Welcome. Washington Square, always interesting, especially in the after season. Let's see what it's like. It's noticeably a lot less people out. It's like, it's noticeable today. The train was like super chill. It was really nice. I'm almost not used to it. Good to see you, France. Welcome. Canal Streets, right there. And we are officially now on West Broadway. Yuri, good to see you. Buenvenidos. Where was the Fillmore? The Fillmore East? That was what, 2nd Avenue and 5th Street or 6th Street? Right by where that church unfortunately burned down. And also the gas explosion at Pomfret's. But yeah, I think I'm correct on that, right? 2nd Avenue and like 6th Street or something like that. The Fillmore East. Got a few albums. Jimi Hendrix, Fillmore East, probably one of my favorite albums recorded there. Have a couple of beers, smoke a doob. Right close, there you go. East 3rd. East 3rd and 2nd Avenue, the Fillmore East. Thank you so much, John Lore. Right, John? Get a beer, fire up a doob, and now you're having a nice afternoon listening to that double CD set of Jimi Hendrix in the Fillmore East. Good to see you there, Max. Welcome. All right. Your buddy was at that show? Dude. But yeah, 2nd Avenue near East 6th Street. The building is still there. It's like a bank or something like that today. But just within a few blocks of that location, you had that terrible gas explosion where the Palm Fritz place was. They completely replaced that building. And then that church is right by there. That church that burned down. Oh, it's Billy Graham's birthday yesterday. Ladies and gentlemen, that's good information. Good information there. Good to see you, Denise. Welcome. It's an Apple Bank, yeah. Look at that, Ramona with the address. 105 East 2nd Street. Or say 105 2nd Avenue at East 6th Street. My dyslexia, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, they just knocked down the church. At least they saved that bell. Next week is looking very cold. Yes, indeed. Do I have to always take the bus to Coney? I take a bus and a train. Coney's a big place, Neville. Close to 100,000 people live on the peninsula of Coney Island. I live on the very western tip of it currently. So in order to get from my house to the subway, I got to take a bus or a $3 cab. And that's like a 25-minute trip. And then after that, it's about an hour into the city. What? Oh, God. Jack, I'm not going to open that political can of worms. But yeah, I would love to live stream the crazy Orthodox Jewish tunnels there. Underneath the Lubavitch there. That's a crazy story. And why is nobody talking about the soiled mattresses? That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. I can't talk about it anymore. Anyway. What's my favorite part of New York City? Coney Island. Coney Island. It's a crazy story. Can we get to 300 likes? That will be fantastic. Thank you so much, CB Earth Day. Let's get to 300 likes, people. Let's get to 300 likes. Let's do it. More people who like this video, the more people that will be able to see it. About Captain Super, yeah. About 25 minutes, either in a $3 cab or the bus. I won't get blown away, Ange. Good to see you. Vaughn Williams, good to see you. Jimi Hendrix, of course, wails on the guitar. One of the best. Shadandiro, gute Nacht. Gute Nacht, Germany. Walking north along West Broadway. Making our way to Washington Square Park. As you see, noticeably less crowded out here today. I have a feeling the park's going to be bucolic. So few people. So few people up there. But this swanky West Broadway here. They're looking for the... Maybe, Jack. Maybe. Dude, that story is crazy. But there's always little fights within the Orthodox Jewish community, so it gets kind of nuts. Hi. Hi. Nah, not vlogging. No. They think I'm Casey Neistat, everyone. Project L, there's a good probability for snow. I don't want to call it just yet. I don't want to call it just yet. We're still a few days out. If it does happen, it's going to happen, what is it? Monday night into Tuesday. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. Next week is looking really cold. Next week is looking stupid cold, so. Good to see you. Respect the face. And everyone follow Yo Ange. Fantastic live streamer and vlogger, right? Out there in the Upper West Side. Of course, PD, if I say something, it's mostly not a fib. PD, if I say something I like where they filmed Mr. Telephone Man, I know it's not a fib. Anyway, Monday's a holiday. Yeah, Martin Luther King Day. Coming up. Yeah, Darlene, it's gonna get cold in Michigan and Ohio and all that stuff. So fun bouncy sleeping there, Mark? It's good to know. Yes, indeed, Strawberry. Yeah, learn something new about that Blue Monday. I have to say, these live streams, for the most part, keep me very happy. So thank you to everyone who joins the broadcast in good faith. Next week, I must wear very warm. Yes. I've been live streaming for 9 years. I know how to dress in the weather conditions. I mean, I came very close to live streaming in 70-mile-an-hour winds last night, but it wasn't too visual where I am, so decided to just stay in. Awesome activity, 79. Yeah. Yes, indeed. It's like art just hanging out. They got art just hanging out. Wonder if you could just take it. I'm always on the lookout for this. This one guy, he makes paintings and he leaves them out in the street. I know his style very well. I follow him on Instagram. Can't think of his name right now because I'm live streaming, but if I see a piece of his art with a little tag that says free, you better believe I'm taking that shit. I don't care how big it is. I'm always on the lookout for that kind of stuff now. Sometimes artists just put out their work and you could just take it from the street. Good to see you, Reza Jafari. Welcome. On this January 10th, 2024, it is 3:10 in the afternoon, and it's windy here in New York City. There you go, Project. I'm glad you enjoy. Sorry for not going out yesterday. It was raining, and I was not in the mood to walk around in the rain for the live stream. We did a truck live, or drove around a bus and a truck yesterday. Our conversation series. Blondie, good to see you. Scott Raymond out there in Los Angeles, where it's 69 degrees. Appreciate that, Scott. Good to see you out there in Los Angeles. Short and Stout, good to see you. Short and Stout beer reviews. Good to see you, mate. Good day. Good day. Good to see everybody, people. Coming up to Houston Streets. And we crashed the bus, that's right. The Duchess texted me, and I wanted to tell her, wanted to acknowledge her text and let her know that I was watching her subway train come to Coney. And yeah, I crashed the bus. So don't text and drive, people. Let the dog stay in the back seat. Let the dog stay in the back seat. Change your name now. Doing live beer reviews, nice. Short and Stout. Good luck with that. Gotta check that out. I'm a fan of beer reviews. I watch Rod J. Beer Ventures beer reviews pretty often. He has a fun channel. Always a nice, smart conversation. Yes, indeed, Scott. You gotta respect the fire department. A tree worth over $100 is now trash. Yes. Yeah, we crashed a bus and a plane and a train. Planes, trains, and automobiles. We've crashed them all. Are you friends with Rod J. Beer Ventures? It's a good channel. Why, are you on his channel? Have you been a guest on his channel? I like when they get around, they drink a beer together, break it down. Always love that. Got to rewatch the truck sim. Got exciting at the very end. Well, I mean, Strawberry, I mean, we'll eventually crash a boat. I have yet to play the Staten Island Ferry Simulator for you guys. I have to do that. I have to play that Staten Island Ferry Simulator for you guys. Which is kind of crazy that I get to say that. I have a Staten Island Ferry Simulator. Doesn't look as cool as the truck sim or anything like that, because it's a fairly old game. As we cross Bleecker Streets, going north on LaGuardia Place. Next stop, Washington Square Park. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, Nibble. As long as it's simulated crashing, it's perfectly fine. And I haven't crashed Goat Simulator yet. Good to see you there, Flyer. Yeah, I haven't crashed a Goat Sim yet. That'll be a first. Oh, awesome, awesome. Thanks for watching the truck sim videos. You know, that's a good question there, Jack. I don't know if Pete Davidson's doing anything with his Staten Island ferry boat. I don't know. One of my two favorite mayors of all time. My most favorite mayor is Al Smith, but this is a very close second. Here's good old Fiorello LaGuardia. Love this statue of him. We saw JFK. Yes, indeed. Yeah, that's pretty cool, John. I didn't realize we went off the interchange. Yeah, yeah, we flew off that interchange yesterday. We flew off it. Yes, indeed. The Picasso's right around on the other block. here we are. We are at Washington Square Park. Interesting stance. That was like, he was a very bombastic individual there, Strawberry. He used his hands to speak and was very colorful, if you will. Yasir, good to see you, Yasir, welcome. Making our way to Washington Square Park. We have helicopter hovering. We have helicopter hovering at the moment. Yeah, very Italian. So I do have a bus sim, not of New York. I do have a train simulator that we've done before. We've driven the LIRR in the past, Neville. So that can be arranged. Really windy on this corner here. A helicopter just hovering right there. Yeah. Well, Strawberry, you get the whole rainbow of style and flair here in New York City. So, and it's a weird temperature. It's like cold, but it's warm, and like I don't have my hat on because it's just so windy. But I don't really need my hat. MC Dirty Jersey, good to see you. Hazim, welcome. Good to see everybody, people. Welcome to Washington Square Park. Oh, bricks are falling from a building in Little Italy. Sean, do we have an address on that? Are we nearby? What's the address on that? Maybe we should do some breaking news. That helicopter's right here. Did the polar bear plunge ever happen? Of course it did. Check out our replay on the first. We had a phenomenal polar bear plunge. And of course, Coney Island Gym and all the polar bears swim every Sunday at 1 p.m. We did not go to the last polar bear swim because it was raining. 197 Mulberry. Looks like near Grand. Grand and Mulberry. That's like right here. You know what? We're right by Mulberry, and we could get down to Grand. So let's check it out. Oh, is the helicopter disappearing? The helicopter has gone, maybe. I think the helicopter has moved on. They still got the Christmas tree up. Maybe we'll change our course here since we don't really have a set destination today. Let's do a little detour into Little Italy. See if we could see anything. Still want to finish over by 14th Street regardless. Barith Kumar says hi to me. Hello to you. Welcome. It is -5 GMT here in New York City. Say hi to me. I love that. Some of my favorite comments. Not in the mood for BS? You're gonna get it. I mean, look, we're above 300 Strawberry Fields, so we're above 300 concurrent, so more rain on Friday. Yes, indeed, Bob. A lot more rain Friday. Almost a mirror storm to what we got last night. Even the storm track is pretty much identical to what hit the city last night. But Monday going into Tuesday is looking really good for snow. And like Tuesday, like 5 in the morning, looking really good for snow. Mulberry and Grand, Ferrara. Yes, indeed. I know, Roger. Good to see you. I get by there, I might have to get a cannoli. Might have to get a cannoli. Yeah, let's head over. Let's see what's going on over on Mulberry here. Let's really wander today. Good to see you, George. Maybe the wind knocked something over. And George H. just became a member of Dutch Miles Plus. George, thank you so much for having faith in me as a content creator. And please enjoy the custom emojis. Much appreciated. Thanks to you and all channel members, this broadcast is brought to us in stunning 1080p. Suffice the signal holds. Are they going to be checking a lot of buildings? I could imagine. I mean, it is very windy out here. Re-upped it, had lapsed. It's all good. Appreciate it. Thanks for being a member of the channel, George. Kind of meandering over towards Broadway at the moment. Guess we'll go south a little bit to Grand. And then take Grand across to Mulberry. See if we see anything going on. I was hoping to catch a sunset at Pier 57. I don't think that's going to happen. So, might as well just meander through the streets here for you guys and see what it's like. Broadway. Let's go south along Broadway for a little bit here. And then we'll cut over to Mulberry here. Just south of Astor Place, going south now on Broadway. Mulberries.
I'll take a coffee latte with mulberries, please. Make it light on the mulberries. Make it light. coffee, no sugar, 2 mulberries.
I never had mulberries. Are they like member berries?
Remember?
Are they like member berries? Mulberries. I'm surprised somebody didn't use mulberries for a store name. I'm going to Mulberries today. Getting a new fad, Mulberries. East 4th Street, Broadway, right across the street. The old Tower Records. Blackberries are very... Oh, okay. They're like blackberries with a very short life. Ah, I have learned something new today. Mulberries are delicious, Julie B says. All right. I might have to get it. I might have to invest in some mulberries. That'd be a fun live stream. Eating mulberries on Mulberry Street. Eating mulberries on Mulberry Street. That's the ticket. West 3rd Street, Great Drones. Going south along Broadway. If you are just tuning in. Oh, I miss Tower Records too. They only last 2 days. That's why they're not in stores. Really? Holy cow. I need to find a fresh mulberry proprietor here in the five boroughs. Has vitamin C there, rich in potassium. Mulberries. That's how people lived here in the city back in the day, on mulberries. Mulberries and brawn, right? That's what people used to live off of back in the day. Prosper Digital Television says, we passed Dig. Their food is good. All right, awesome. Bond Street. Once we hit Grand, we're going to take Grand over to Mulberry. Louis Mejia, welcome. You can freeze mulberries. Yeah. Gonna have to get some frozen mulberries somewhere. Coming up on Bleecker again. The empty big bus. And more discarded Christmas trees. Here on Bleecker. Esteban Fernandez, buenvenidos. Wonder if a mulberry pop and soulberry ice cream can be made. Maybe, Neville. Maybe. The Ghosts of Christmas Past hanging out here on Broadway and Bleecker. Just hanging out. As we impatiently wait to cross the street here, I want to say hello to the Rip and Dip statue. Haven't said hello to him for a little bit, so we'll see if he's out in front. Then we're going to cross back over Houston Street. Oh, wow, Patricia. Did not know that, Patricia. Oh, no, is Rip and Dip closed forever? Oh, no. No, Rip and Dip can't be closed, right? They're the next storefront. Is Swatch still around? Yeah, we passed them earlier. Passed them a few blocks back. Somebody's hanging out with the Rip and Dip cat. That's my friend, anyway. Here's Rip and Dip. Yay. Here's the old Rip and Dip. Back across Houston we go. I think maybe here we'll one more block. We'll go one more block, and then we'll cut over to Mulberry. I want to welcome D Dirty. Good to see you. I wanted to show you guys the Rip and Dip statue, but somebody was sitting next to our friend. Once again, Houston Street. What happened to the DKNY mural? That used to be right here, but that whole building wasn't there when the mural was up. But anyway, Amelie's the Coronation Dancer. Welcome. Let's see if we could see some kind of possible building collapse or bricks coming off a building. Let's see. Got to make our way down that direction, down towards Mulberry's. Street Magic from Armenia, welcome. And good to see you, Joss Dean. Welcome. Walking south along Broadway. Got to go take this for one more block. And then we're going to cut across, go down Mulberry, see what's going on down on Mulberry. Coming up to that intersection where those NPC TikTokers do their thing. If we encounter them, I'll say hello. Bonjour, Lawrence. Bienvenue. Ah, that's where PS23 was. Okay. All right, going off on tangents. That's cool. All right, we're going to cross over here at Prince. Got to cross over here at Prince Street. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's cooking over here. Bagels and walks, there's a lot of signs that whole trend is already beginning to die because the children who are donating money are running out of money. So, yeah, that trend is already dying. I'm going to say that trend will be completely squashed by the end of 2025. There'll be little bulbs here and there throughout 2024 where, you know, it'll be popular for like a week or two, and you know, an NPC live streamer will do something crazy, and you know, there'll be a little burst of acknowledgement. Then it'll disappear for good by the end of 2025. At least that's what I'm forecasting for. That's what I'm forecasting it for. As for this genre, it's just beginning. So Amelie, I don't know, from what we heard, there is a report of a part of a building might have fallen off. A piece of a building might have fallen off a building on Mulberry Street. So since we're nearby there, we're gonna go over there. Because today we really have no set course today. Just want to kind of end near 14th Street. I did want to show you guys a sunset at Pier 57, but it's really cloudy, so I don't think we're going to get one. So might as well just kind of meander through the streets here. And that is where we are going. Yeah, maybe the wind, yeah. Maybe the wind. So we're gonna see. Show you guys the subway. Check out my replay. You can see the subway many times. No need to direct a live stream. All right, Mulberry. All right, let's take a look up and down the street here. See if there's anything going on. Nope. Oh yeah, I see. Oh, I see some authorities down there. I see some authorities down there. I see some authorities. Let's head over. Hopefully nobody got hurt or anything like that. Oh, is that the old St. Patrick's? Interesting. Okay. So we're going to the old St. Patrick's Church right now. Thank you so much, Sean, for the information. And everyone, if you haven't already, follow our good friend Sean at Bagels and Walks. Fantastic content creator from the Upper East Side. Good to see you, Gary. I will be careful of flying debris. Is that behind me? So I got to turn around. I saw flashing lights down there. I see police activity down this direction, but if it's at the old St. Patrick's, I'll turn around. I see some flashing police lights down in this direction. We'll turn around regardless. We'll just go down and go back up. It's fine. I see police activity down here. Or passing Spring Street at the moment. Did Ariel film at St. Patrick's lately? Awesome. I see some police activity down here. Ah, they are singing in the streets here on Mulberry. And I see some police activity down here. Approaching, what is this here? Leonard Street again, right? Or Lennar Street. Keep going ahead, nothing happening behind me? Okay. Kenmire. I'm blind. Kenmire Street, everybody. Kenmire Street. Ah, it's good to know, Amelie. Thanks for the info. Not too windy down here. Maybe it's just because of where we're at in the street here. Not too bad. Definitely not an oh my god kind of wind. I'm going to where I see the fire trucks. Ooh. We're now coming into the main area of Little Italy, approaching Broome Street. Good to see you, Deborah. Yeah, we're in Soho, Little Italy area at the moment. We have a report of debris flying off of a roof over here. So let's see what we can see down here. Let's see if we can see anything, but this is officially Little Italy. And it is truly little. Only lasts for a few blocks. And it's definitely, all the tourists have gone home. It is like, there's like nobody out here. This is kind of nice. All the restaurants empty. You'll probably have a nice quiet beer in this neighborhood on a day like today.
Sir, you cannot go through here. You gotta go all around.
Okay.
You understand?
It's a public street.
You gotta go back.
It's a public street. It's a public street. Good to see you, Bruno. Yeah, the street does look very photogenic. Oh, look at this. Here we go.
Yeah, it was great.
We're here.
I can see the guitar.
We're here. Okay. Oh, so the street is closed over here. Guess we'll go over to Grand. See what's going on over on Grand. I think we'll get a better view if we go around that way. Yeah, that's what she meant, yeah. Let's go around. Yeah, I think so there, Sean. Let's go around. What's nice is that we can walk right in the middle of the street. But let's go around. Let's go over to Grand. I think we'll get a better view on Grand. Let's head over to Grand here. Yeah, see, I know exactly. She's gonna say, see, I told her. She's giving me the eye. She's giving me the eye. All right. Let's go around here. Yeah, she is saving me from falling brickwork and stucco. All right, let's head over. Let's head around this way. Ooh, and Citizen App says that the fire department canines checked and nobody is trapped. Well, that's good news. Wow, so was that big of a collapse? Was it debris off of the roof or was it like a building collapse? I wonder what it was or what it is. Let's see. Let's head down this street over now. Looks like we could traverse. So Margie, I don't have a press pass yet. I would have been able to go around. I probably would have been able to go around the previous area I was at, but I don't know how close you could get with a press pass, but I don't have a press pass. I have not procured a press pass yet. Some of the side of a building is missing. Really? Holy cow. Let's see if we can see some of that. Let's see if we could see some of that. So a facade collapse. That's what it sounds like. Sounds like a facade collapse, which now is happening all the time. Yeah, exactly there, Deborah. How bad is the damage? I have no idea, Amelie. I haven't seen it yet. All right. We're on Grand. Oh, it looks like they're opening up. Might be opening up Grand Street here. Pretty big crowd of people down here. Good to see you, Norm. Out there in Bangor, Pennsylvania. Can I get across to Ferrara? Well, this is definitely good for my application for a press pass. Oh, look, they got the drone out. They got the police got their drone out. There it is. Big crowd here. They're all looking over this way. Look, these guys are flying the drone right here. Okay, they're clearing traffic out of Mulberry here. Let's see. Oh, here we go, guys. Look at this. Got the drone, and here it is. Wow. Good to see you, JC Browser. Welcome. There you go. Wow, we can see right into the building. This is the old Cheese Mart. Good to see you there, NYC girl. Wow. Okay. This is serious. The whole very fluid situation here. Wow. This is the old, well, people live right upstairs. Yeah, the old Alva Dairy there, Jim, yeah. That's who we used to be there. They just closed recently after like 100 years in business. Well, it looks like that construction fencing might have held up some stuff over there. Wow. Kind of crazy. You can see right into the, you can see the floor beams. That is wild. Look at that. You can see right inside. Wow. The blue jacket is community affairs, a community affairs officer. And these buildings here, I'm going to say maybe 1870s, 1880s. These are fairly old. So this is a fairly old building here. Yeah, that's somebody's apartment or workspace right there. Yeah, another historic building. It's, you know, they definitely could save it. So they definitely could save it. But you see the bricks came down onto that construction fencing there. Maybe some sloppy brickwork. Who knows, their Impressionism. But for a reference, yeah, maybe, Marty, maybe the rain and the wind compromised the wall there, the facade there. Definitely part of the supporting structure is gone, though, which is crazy. Yes, indeed, Chuck. Very good. Chuck Rumford, excellent joke. Ha, 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 ha. Now see, Jack Spencer, that's a joke, Jack. That's a joke, Jack. Thank you so much, Jack. Jack Spencer with 100,000 internet points. Stephanie, we could have been walking right there a few minutes ago, so we could have been walking right there. Building was built in 1892. Thank you so much, Jim. So for reference, we're right across the street from the Ferrara bakery or Ferrara pastry shop. That's right there. So we're right across the street from it. Kind of wild. You could look straight into the building, though. Good to see you, Katie, out there in London. Welcome, welcome, welcome. No, Deborah, this just happened. That's why we came over here. We were nearby. That drone is insane. There it comes. That is a real drone. Good to see you, Oleg. There you go. That's where Crazy Joe Gallo was gunned down in the 70s. Look at that. Good to see you, Route 440. Welcome. They absolutely better get a structural engineer. We're on the corner of Mulberry and Grand. Mulberry and Grand, Katie. Right across the street from the Ferrara bakery, or Ferrara pastry shop. Absolutely there, Sean. And that's right, Umberto's. That was Umberto's where Crazy Joe Gallo got gunned down. So Irina, looks like we have a wall collapse here. Not too much information other than what we're looking at. Not too much other information other than what we're looking at. It's just wild. Somebody made the joke about the tunnels now. Somebody just made a joke about the tunnels right here. Yay. Let's see them really get around. Anyway, yeah, wall collapse. So that's all we know. We don't know the cause of it. We don't know any information. This literally just happens. This literally just happened within the last, 25 minutes? Yeah, this is what happens when you don't pay your rent, kids. Yeah, that's true, Mark. I'd say what happened at the Lubavitch last night was pretty weird. I'm just going to say that. But happy days, everyone. Happy days. First call to 911 was less than an hour ago. I'm pretty sure nobody was hurt. You see that that retaining construction wall there, the construction fencing there. Looks like if anybody would have been caught underneath that, I mean, the fencing would have caught that. It looks like there are pretty much no bricks outside of the construction area. It looks like, yeah, it looks like they were already working on the building, but it definitely was occupied. I mean, you got the lights still on up there. It's just wild. You can see the floor beams. Yeah, crazy sight. Sean, thank you so much for alerting us to this while we were so close by. Looks like they're going to send the drone up again. Sending up the drone again. And can we get to 400 likes? That'll be fantastic. Breaking news here on Mulberry and Grand Streets. Right across the street from Ferrara. Looks like we have a wall collapse here. Here at the old Alva Dairy location. Recently closed a few months ago. Yeah, if I sound a little bit insensitive, I'm sorry, guys. Yes, indeed, Kurt. Good to see you. Yeah, it's true. Let's all remember how much rent they're charging, how absurd it probably is. All right, so why is this guy going up here? It's an interesting placement of this U-Haul here. Is he going to just drive forward? I think he might just drive forward here. Let's see. So I think Grand is officially closed. Yeah, Grand is officially closed. They got the fire truck down there. Unless he's going to come back this way here. Let's see. Well, you've got a Con Ed van making its way down Mulberry. Let's see what this guy's going to do. Well, I guess he's going to drive forward. Okay. So I wouldn't say this is wind related. Definitely probably, since there is a construction fence around the building, probably construction related. You definitely don't see this every day. Look at those floor beams, though. Look at those floor beams. I'll see you later, Robojax. Have a great evening. Thanks for tuning on in. And Neville, I'm pretty sure the building will be saved. I'm pretty sure the building will be saved. Just wild that you got to see the lights on in there, and you can see that looks like a filing cabinet. Pretty wild. Oh, okay, Marty. So we've beat CBS here. We have beat CBS. Yeah, maybe, Deborah. I'm thinking since we got so much rain last night, yeah, maybe the water compromised. The water in the wall there compromised it. Who knows? Here on the corner of Mulberry and Grand. Exactly, John. They'll figure it out. Let it go. Good seeing you. Thank you for the info. All right, guys. See you later, Peter. Take care. Thank you. Thank you. Yep. Yeah, me too, Liz. It's kind of amazing that the floor didn't collapse. It might have moved, though. It looks like it is at a bit of an angle. Yeah, some of the absolutely there, Jack. Exactly, Sean. Yeah, the green fence indicates that there was definitely some work needed. Suite 14, nobody died. Nobody injured, nobody died. Yeah, maybe, Oleg. Maybe, Walter, maybe. Yeah, some of this brickwork here, yeah, well over 100 years old. Just wild that you can see the lights turned on up there. Kirk, we are in Little Italy on the corner of Mulberry and Grand Street. It looks like we have a partial wall collapse. This building completed in 1892, so well over 100 years old here. Yes, indeed, Sean. Exactly, that inner wall hasn't seen daylight in over 100 years. That is very true. Heart of Little Italy right here. Good to see you, Christy Ham, out there in Missouri. And we're gonna stay here for a little bit more, and then we'll get moving again. Yeah, exactly, Lisa. Yeah, the lights are all still turned on, so makes you think though if they heard it. If they were inside the building, if they heard that wall come down, makes you think. Was it the Kool-Aid man, Heather? Very telltale sign of the Kool-Aid man right there. I think the floor is going to be fine. I mean, it looks like we have enough redundancy in the wall that I don't think we're going to see any further collapse. But clearly the fire department and buildings department all on scene. Going to monitor the situation. But partial wall collapse here in Mulberry and Grand Street here in the heart of Little Italy. The old Alva Dairy store here. Right across the street from Ferrar Bakery. Yeah, right? Right, enjoying Nantucket? Imagine being inside that room and seeing that get exposed to daylight. Yeah, imagine having a deep sleep and waking up to this. Good to see you, Jazz Lady. Welcome. Just wow that we can see the floor beams. We're going to look right inside. Good to see you from Seabrook, New Hampshire. Partial wall collapse here in the corner of Mulberry and Grand here in the heart of Little Italy. Building dating back to 1892. Home of the old Alva Bakery, or Alva Dairy. Jack, it was Bagels and Walks. It was Sean of Bagels and Walks who alerted us to this breaking news here. We'll hang out here for a few more minutes, but looks like everyone's okay. Nobody hurt. Nobody hurt, injured, or killed, luckily. So, Mark, I think it's because it just happened. They're going to try to assess the situation here. And, oh, we got our construction door opening there. They're going to assess the situation. They probably have already evacuated the building. But I think now they're going to try to assess the situation and figure out the next course of action here. Clamato, no. But the situation is under control. I don't know how many units are in there, Kirk. I don't know how they have the building divided. Good to see you, Martin W. Welcome. I'm going to go to Clinton Street one day. You're a huge Leonard Cohen fan. One day. But again, partial wall collapse here on the corner of Mulberry and Grand. The heart of Little Italy. The old Alva Dairy location here. Building dating back to 1892. That is what has happened. Exactly, they'd probably have an engineer come around and look at it. But everyone's on a standby mode now. The fire department has a keen eye on it. They keep on keeping this drone up. Good to see you, Kathleen, out there in Destin, Florida. Al and Kathleen out there in Destin. Welcome. Yeah, they're keeping an eye on the structure with the drone. Yeah, this is not uncommon these days, no. I was expecting more of something flying off the roof of the building since it's so windy, but I don't think this is because of wind. I think this is because of maybe water damage, and they were doing construction inside this building, so definitely a couple of the elements that we have to deal with this situation here. Absolutely, Jackie, absolutely. Well, Mark, we're still about a year, what was that, 10 months away from the Feast of San Gennaro. I don't think it's going to affect it at all. We're nearly a year away from that event, so I don't think it will affect the event. If anything, pedestrian traffic will be hindered for the next few months here. Yeah, it'll be back to normal tomorrow. Yeah, imagine the challenges with over 100-year-old building here. 1892, this building dates back to, so fairly old. Look at that floor. You can tell the whole floor is definitely leaning to the left there a little bit. But all those bricks got caught up by the construction fencing there. So looks like nobody was hurt on the sidewalk at least, and most likely nobody in the building was hurt. No reports of any injuries or casualties, which is great news. Police and fire department having a bit of a laid-back approach to the site at the moment. Hang on here for a few more minutes, and then we'll get walking around here. So I don't think too much is going on here. Everyone is in a wait-and-see kind of posture at the moment. That's very true, Lisa, yeah. Yeah, Rouge Jones, that's good news. So the notes that you see there, Nibble, are probably construction permits. Those are various construction permits for various aspects of construction on the building. So that's what you see there. But construction permits. Just wild. You can see right inside. Pretty wild. He has a little draft, Captain. He has a little draft. All right. Yeah, Ferrara's across the street, Mark. There's Ferrara. As old as this building here, 1892. No, Deborah, probably the mayor won't show up. Department of Buildings and members of the police department and fire department will probably have a say in what goes on if there's any kind of press conference here. But definitely not serious enough for the mayor to show up. Nobody was hurt. No casualties, so. Yeah, indeed, Jack. Yeah, the water expands and contracts when it freezes and thaws out, so wreaking havoc on the brickwork. I should know. The building I live in Bay Ridge has a bit of water damage in the inner wall there. Yeah, indeed, Sean. Yeah, another derailment. The F train derailed down in Coney. I guess I was destined to cover breaking news today. Almost went over to Neptune Avenue to show you guys the train derailment in Coney, but I guess breaking news followed me today. It was meant to be with the breaking news. Yeah, no, it's not gonna be. I'm not gonna put wall collapse in the title of the video. I won't do that. Or should I do that? Let me know. Might have maybe Rouge Jones, maybe. It looks like we have offices directly above the storefront there. So, but I don't know what's on the second and third floors there. I don't know if those are apartments or not. But Dazapan, it's good to see you. Cecile, welcome. Yes, indeed. I got to do it for the press pass application. Yes, indeed. It's like 3-4 bricks wide, something like that. Yeah, it's a wall collapse, not a building collapse. Partial wall collapse here. Yeah, exactly. The street closures are bigger news than the actual event here. Yeah, it looks like an office, Mark. Yeah. Yeah, to me that looks like an office. It's just crazy that we could see right inside. That's wild. There you go, Martin. Yes, indeed. But a telltale sign of the Kool-Aid, the Kool-Aid Man. Kool-Aid Man has made an appearance here in Little Italy today. We have some members of the fire department going into the building. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Maybe. Yeah, more people will find it. I'm going to go with the story that the Kool-Aid Man has come to Mulberry Street today. But hit that like so more people can find this nonsense. But yes, the Kool-Aid Man seemed to be upset over the Alvia Dairy closing. Oh yeah. Came bursting through that wall less than an hour ago, or about an hour ago now. And the media is officially set up. No doubt getting ready for the 4 o'clock and the 5 o'clock. Yeah, no, the floor joints look solid there, George. Me too, Sean. Yeah, I'm happy the store was unoccupied for their sake. That's true. I'll make a collapse of the wall short. I'll just be quiet here and I'll extract this from the video. What did the safe off Marshmallow Man? No, it was the Kool-Aid Man. It was the Kool-Aid Man who put the hole in the wall. It was the Kool-Aid Man. And Clamato 422 with a $10 super chat. Clamato, thank you so much for the very generous $10 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today. It's a $5 club 2 times today. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $10 super chat. Load-bearing arch, yes indeed. Yeah, it looks like the floor hasn't been compromised too much. But Clamato, thank you so much for sponsoring today's breaking news. Much appreciated. And Majors Minis with a $5 super chat. Jack, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $5 super chat. Jack, thank you so much for the great coverage. You're more than welcome. More than welcome. Thank you so much for sponsoring today's live stream and breaking news. Yeah, the mail got through. Did you notice that, Susan? The mail got through regardless, though. Raymundo, good to see you. Yeah, the mail got delivered regardless. Folks are generous today. Janice, good to see you. Welcome. And Deborah with a $10 super chat. Deborah, thank you so much for the very generous $10 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's Kool-Aid Man Bail Fund. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $10 super chat. Deborah, you got it. The Kool-Aid Man came to Mulberry Street today. Someone sing the Family Guy, John? You could sing that at your house, dude. Ethan G, yes indeed, they closed the streets. We have a partial wall collapse here on the corner of Mulberry and Grand Street. Building dating back to 1892, the former site of the Alvia Dairy. Looks like we have a partial wall collapse here. That's why all the streets are closed.
What about do not enter? Please, we don't want you to get hurt. How will I get hurt? That way.
David, we have a partial wall collapse here in the corner of Mulberry and Grand Street in a building dating back to 1892.
Sir.
Oh, got his tripod over the... Tripod almost got taken out. Dude, the subways run through here. No, they run a few blocks over, George. A few blocks over from here. Google Map image says the oldest cheese shop in America used to be here. The oldest cheese shop used to be right here. They closed earlier last year, a few months ago for the last time. I think we have Department of Buildings just showed up here. People going in. People going in. Maybe not buildings department. People trying to figure out how to get around this. All right, we got buildings department vehicles showing up here. Yeah, I bet they're glad they moved. Well, we don't want them to be gone, but going by the construction fencing here, they clearly were doing something in the building. And luckily, it looks like that construction fencing caught any of the bricks that fell down. So if anyone was passing the building on the sidewalk, they would have been fine. That drone has pretty much been up above us the whole time we've been here. But DOB, Department of Buildings, is here. Yeah, all this soaking rain, Jan, has probably caused this wall to be compromised. Building dates back to 1892. They just checked for gas leaks, all clear. Con Ed man just walked past me with a gas detector there. Grab a bricklayer, yes indeed. Good to see you, Joe. You're more than welcome for the live reporting. Welcome on into the show. I see the landlord pull up in a limo, yeah. All right, DOB responding here. And Nadine Smith with a $5 super chat. Nadine Smith, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $5 super chat. Thanks for sponsoring today's breaking news. Shout out to all the channel members. And shout out to everyone who super chatted. Thank you, thank you, thank you guys so much. Looks like we have another clip for our press pass application here. So this used to be a restaurant. This was home to one of the oldest cheese shops in the whole of the United States. The Alvia Dairy used to be here. Building dating back to 1892. And unfortunately, the cheese shop closed a few months back. So it looks like they were doing some work inside of the storefront there. Had a construction fencing up. And then you have this partial wall collapse here on the corner of Mulberry and Green. All right, DOB showing up as the wind picks up. Here's DOB. Just check the rent. Wow, the rent in the collapsing building was $24,000 a month. Is that for the whole floor? Holy cow. $24K a month. That's craziness. All right, so there's the guy from DOB. Guy from DOB doing a bit of an inspection now. Using that very scientific device called an iPhone. Wow, $24K a month. That's insane. That better be for the whole floor. That better be for the whole floor. Is that normal for commercial space? Okay. Retail plus basement. Okay. And it is offices above. Yeah, they look like offices. Yeah, you got those filing cabinets that we can see clear as day up there, which is just insane. Definitely some kind of a office space there. Good to see you, Norm, out there in Bangor, Pennsylvania. That is insane. Wow. That is insane that we could see him walking around up there. But yes, the rent is too goddamn high. Look at that shot right there. That's insane. That is a shot right there. Inspecting the opening there. That was brave, yeah. I think it is stable. Yeah, it is stable enough inside to go in. And even in a situation like this, you cannot lose on New York City real estate. No, you can't. I mean, considering that the lights are still on, it's stable enough to have somebody in there. Yeah, I don't think it's structural either. Yeah, I don't think it's on any kind of load-bearing surface. Doesn't seem to be any other cracks in the facade. Just exterior. Doesn't look. Yeah, it doesn't look load-bearing. They got the brick cut out for the air conditioning now. Yeah, it's indeed, Jack. There's a front page shot there, right? DOB having a bit of a conference with fire department officials there. I think the guy with the hat, the black hat on, he was the one who was taking pictures of the hole there, if you will. And now they got a great view of Little Italy. CMV maybe because of the storm. It was raining quite a lot yesterday, so maybe that wall was compromised due to water damage. The building does date back to 1892, so fairly old structure there. Happy New Year, cowgirl. No, D-Dirty. It looks like from where I am right now, we got a full signal. So I don't think anybody's live view solo is going to interrupt the broadcast here. I think we're all good. We have a little bit of redundancy in the connection. Do you think it's a demolition mistake there, Paul? Maybe. Carter Reed, welcome. Partial wall collapse here on the corner of Mulberry and Grand at the site of the old Alvia Dairy, the oldest cheese store in the nation, closing just a few months ago. Yeah, it does look different. We got years and years of construction on this wall there, Susan, so layers of it will look different. Lily from Panama, bienvenidos. About 3-4 layers, Charles, yeah. Yes, indeed, Stitchin. The rent went up for the new skylight there. The new window. Let's get the 400 likes, guys. Come on. Keep on hitting that thumbs up. Keep on hitting that thumbs up. Let's get the 400 if we can. Yeah, Cowgirl, a pretty large hole in the wall there. Drone, back up into sky again. Keeping that drone up. Want to keep a good eye on this structure here. Well, obviously, yeah, the building's going to be vacated for the time being, as they figure out this situation here, obviously. Flex seal. Yeah, Clamato, we need some flex seal on this. That will totally help the situation. Can't you build a canoe out of flex seal or something like that? Right. We need some flex seal stat. I'm doing great there, Frank. Yeah. Another apartment building falling apart here in New York City. On the corner of Mulberry and Grand here, partial wall collapse in the old Alva Dairy building. Building dating back to 1892. All right. I think we're gonna move on now, because it looks like this situation is well under control. But nobody hurt, nobody killed. All is safe here on the corner of Mulberry and Grand. We'll let the media take over now. Mark, no explosion, just a partial wall collapse. Partial wall collapse, nobody hurt, nobody killed. All is safe. Building dating back to 1892. But let's head on up to 14th Street and finish this live stream. Yep, I've done all I could do. I've done all I could show. So we're gonna move on. I gotta head up to 14th Street. That's where I'm gonna end this little meander here. And everyone really getting a view there. Everyone going, oh my God. Again, nobody hurt. Nobody killed. But that is the scene, Mulberry and Grand. Let's head back up. Let's head back up Broadway. Well, we'll take, what is it, Center Street here? Go up Center Street here for a little bit. Yeah, we did. Got the breaking news there. Got on scene just as the other media and Department of Buildings showed up. So, and now Con Ed is showing up here. Good to see you, Rob. Welcome. That's a fun scene here. Good to see you, Mary McHugh. Welcome. Better than the news channels, Rob. I appreciate that. I appreciate those kind words, Rob. And I want to thank Sean of Bagels and Walks for letting us know about that. That was pretty cool. But Mary McHugh, yes, the rain has stopped. More than welcome there, Mark. So GF Churgs, we were witnessing a partial wall collapse at the old Alvia Dairy. Building dating back to 1892. No injuries, no fatalities, no explosions reported. Looks like there was some construction going on at the building. Department of Buildings, Fire Department, and police are monitoring the situation, keeping everyone safe. And yeah, showed all I could possibly show as the sun begins to go down here in New York. A nice alternative to my sunset idea I had planned for earlier. I was hoping for a sunset at Pier 57. So it's nice having a little detour and seeing something that, you know, luckily nobody got hurt, nobody got killed. So, but Sean, thank you so much, Sean. Appreciate it. And there you go, our breaking news here on the live stream. Let's head up to 14th Street. Head up to Union Square here. That's where I'm going to end today's broadcast, up at Union Square. Thank you so much, Susan. Appreciate that. Appreciate the kind words. Yes, indeed. Sunset tonight, 4:47. You know, it's just warm enough that that the microphone batteries are doing very well. You like the steam there? Awesome. Watching out there in Michigan. Good to see you there, Mark, out there in Michigan. Pure Michigan. Yes, indeed, CMB. There you go. Like I said, if there's breaking news nearby and we're close to it, now we're not going to get in anyone's way, we'll cover it. All right, this is where Center Street merges with Lafayette. Madam Mojo, appreciate it. Yeah, 45, 50 degrees, feels warm. Feels warm, considering how cool it's been. Yeah, but next week it's gonna get really cold. Next week, no doubt, we will have problems with gimbals leveling and battery power. It's going to be really cold next week, next Tuesday especially. Keep on hitting that like button, people. We are up to 324 likes. We have 350 people watching. Can we get to 350, or can we break 350 likes? That'll be fantastic. Guy here just decided to block the box here. This guy just blocked the box here. I'm going to take my time because he's going to create a lane here. He wants to create one lane here. He wants to create two lanes out of one here. Is he from Jersey? So Frank, a possibility for snow next Monday into Tuesday. Good possibility for snow Monday night into Tuesday. So stay tuned for that because it's going to be cold, and we do have a system, precipitation system coming in. But time will tell. Coming up on Friday into Saturday, rain, another big rain event for the city. So, but I'm not going to make any predictions on snow or anything like that until we get, probably by Sunday, I'll be able to make a prediction whether it's snow on Monday night into Tuesday. So, but that will be 4 systems in, what is it, in a week? So, weather fairly active here in New York City at the moment. No doubt some of these heavy rains we got last night contributed to that partial wall collapse over on Mulberry Street. Yeah, I gotta get the boat out. I gotta get the boat out. Yes, indeed. Oh, I forgot they changed the direction of this street. They changed the direction of this street. I completely forgot about that. Oh yeah, GF, yeah. Pretty bad weather system coming through the United States the last few days. Lots of wind and rain. Last night in Coney, we officially observed a 58-mile-an-hour wind gust. Luckily, we did not get that 80-mile-an-hour wind gust that they were forecasting. Good to see you, Sandra Ann. Good to see you. It's all good. Wi-Fi box not charging properly. It's all good. That's what replay is for, Sandra. But good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for tuning on in. Yeah, we dodged it again. Yeah. Yeah, Long Island got some, Nassau County got some crazy wind gusts in like the 61, 62 mile an hour zone. At one point, the North American model was forecasting an 82 mile an hour wind gust in Sheepshead Bay. Luckily, that did not happen. European model is it's, you know, you got to take it with a grain of salt. So you got to use the European model in concurrent with the North American model and then kind of make up your own mind. And then also when you start getting information from the high resolution radar return, then you can start really forecasting. But so far the forecasters were right on the money. And if you want a really good resource to find out weather, check out the Joe and Joe show here on YouTube. Joe Chaffee and Joe Rowell. 80 years experience forecasting weather here in the New York tri-state area. Follow those guys. Sometimes they go all over the place with their live streams, but it's very, very informative. So check it out. That's where I get my weather, then make up my own mind. Good to see you, old dudes. 3.5 inches of rain yesterday. 1 inch ended up in your basement. I'm so sorry to hear that. Colleen, you're more than welcome for the company. Wow, yeah, for everyone who had flooding in their basements and whatnot, hopefully you and your families are safe, and hopefully you're able to, hopefully y'all did not sustain too much damage. Making our way up to 14th Street if you're just tuning in. Can't remember the last time we've crossed Houston Street more than twice. It's our 3rd time crossing Houston Street. Sally Sipico, welcome. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, lots to see. We've certainly seen lots today on the stream. I'm in a jam-packed 2 hours and 14 minutes. Crossing over Houston one more time. Caught me just in time, Bill. Good to see you. We were just at the partial wall collapse on Mulberry and Grand Street. No injuries, no fatalities, which is good news. But check out the replay to see that coverage, that breaking news. Yes, indeed, Frank. Yes, indeed. Some streets are brown in Lower Manhattan because brown denotes a historic district. So we use brown signs across all 5 boroughs. So Brooklyn Heights has brown street signs. But brown street signs designate historic districts or neighborhoods. Sometimes individual historic streets will also use brown signage. Need to catch up. Yeah, we had a jam-packed live stream. A lot going on today. A lot going on. Thank you so much for everyone who super chatted. But we're not done yet. We got to get to Union Square. But lots happening today on the live stream. But that's what replay is for if you missed anything. That's what replay is for. Hopefully we make 400 likes, so keep on hitting that like button, everyone. We were well over 400 viewers earlier. So keep on hitting that like button so more people can find this channel. Helps out tremendously in the YouTube algorithm. Going north along Lafayette, crossing Bond Street. It looks like once again I'm having a problem with the VPN. Please stand by. I'm going to reboot the VPN. And the VPN has been rebooted. Cowgirl just finished cooking her beef stew. Enjoy the beef stew. Thanks for letting us know. Nabul, we are back. Appreciate that. Oy vey indeed there, John. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Passing Casey Neistat's wife's office, Candace Neistat. Her office is right over there. As night rears its head here in New York City. Sally Sipico, we are back. Just had to reboot the VPN. But now it looks like we're back with a beautiful signal now. On this January 10th, 2024. It is 4:51 in the afternoon. -5 GMT here in New York City. 51 minutes past the hour all around the world. I smell soup being cooked. at the moment, and it smells really good. We're now on the back end of the old Tower Records right here on 4th Street. This portion of the broadcast brought to us by Campbell's Soup. Hey, do you like lots of sodium in your soup? Well, make sure you get yourself a can of Campbell's. Campbell's Soup. So good. Thank you so much, CB Earth Day. Yeah, maybe D30, yeah. Maybe the Duchess is making me some mushroom soup. Who knows? I cannot wait to get home. Guaranteed to help with your hypertension. Campbell's Soup, good. Campbell's chicken noodle soup is classic. Lots of sodium in it. Just like their tomato soup. I have a lovely dish I'm going home to. I'm going home to some pasta with some broccoli, bacon, and a bunch of other stuff. The Duchess made me a delicious dish that I did not finish all of yesterday, so I'm gonna devour that when I get home tonight. So already looking forward to my dinner, and now you know what it is. The Public Theater off to my right hand side here. Thanks to the Public Theater and Joseph Papp, we have Shakespeare in the Park up in Central Park. The Duchess does rock. Yeah, not like Leftovers, oh yeah. Good luck, Nebul, good luck with that. We're above 300. Good luck with that, Nebul. Marty just had a slice of cherry pie that she heated up. Hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, it's that time of the stream, yeah. Wait until we start hitting like 1,000 concurrent, and I try to keep up with that chat. That's going to be funny. People getting antsy? Kind of. Coming up to the all-new Wegmans. Has the Coney Island Gym seal of approval. Wegmans here on Astor Place, the old Kmart location. Good to see you there, Dan Harsman. Welcome. Yeah. Put some ice cream on it. Yeah, there you go. Exact. Well, I mean, somebody brought up that they were cooking whatever it was. I already forgot what the person was cooking. But yeah, somebody mentioned what they were cooking. What I'm doing, I'm going walking north along Lafayette. Good bathrooms too. Yeah, I heard the Wegmans has a lovely bathroom. Thought food was on topic too. Well, I don't. I mean, somebody just mentioned what was it again? Beef stew. So the chat was led in that direction. So. But I guess I'm not allowed to police the chat anymore, so you guys can talk about anything you want now. There you go. People cooking beef stew. Cowgirl mentioned that she was cooking beef stew, so that's how the comments got off into that direction there. Random comments is a true form of directing the conversation about stuff that's not happening on screen. So it is what it is. I guess I'm not allowed to police my own chat anymore once we get above a certain number there. Probably reason number one why people call me a bully in the various Discord servers out there. He polices his chat. He answers all the comments. That's not fair. I want to talk about what I want to talk about in the chat. There were a bunch of unicorns there, Nibble. A bunch of electric city bikes there. Ramona wants a Schaefer beer. Me too, Ramona. Me too. I would love a Schaefer beer. As the British say, I would murder a Schaefer beer right now. I would murder it. Walking in the bike lane here. Got some very slow walkers on the sidewalk, so I have been relegated to the streets. I think I might be able to get in front of these people now. Go for Paps, there you go. Frank M, Brooklyn Brewery, there we go. Now we're talking about beers now. There you go, Nibble. There you go. So there you go. Rheingold Nips, Coors Light, beers, people, beers. You know, fizzy water with alcohol in it. Beers. There you go. The old Halloween adventure store. Probably one of the best costume stores in the city. Then right next door, you got the exotic wear fantasy apparel. Gothic Renaissance. Oh, is it 6 o'clock? Or is it 5 o'clock? What is it, 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock? I think it's 5 o'clock, all right? I hear bells ringing. Something tells me it's the top of the hour. Something tells me it's the top of the hour. Five o'clock, there it is. All right, 5 o'clock, top of the hour, everyone. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Break out those beers. Because it's 5 o'clock here in New York City. Now it's officially 5 o'clock here in New York. So now I could go to a bar with a happy hour and top of the hour, time for requests. Give me artist, song title, and one comment. Artist, song title, and one comment when you see the green sign on the screen. There's going to be a green colored graphic. The green colored graphic that'll say request lines open. That's when I want you to give me your golden request. Artist, song title, and one comment. Artist, song title, and one comment to qualify for play. We are not doing the radio show at the moment, so you won't see the graphic. Sorry, Nibble. Sorry. You know, no matter, even though I'll have the rules of the radio show scrolling on screen, people always never adhere to it. It's amazing. 2,200 hours over there in Scotland. Good to see you, Neil. Old dudes, you want a Hafenra? Yes, indeed. Jim's requesting the great, what's her name there? McLean. Is it Linda McLean? Paula McLean? Anyway. Coming up to Union Square. Good to see you, Jerry, 187. Welcome. Penny McLean. There it is. There it is. Thank you so much there, Jim. Penny McLean. Well, good to see you, Jerry187. Welcome. Yeah, people don't like rules and relevancy. No, no, no. People just want to turn the chat into like super random stuff. Stuff that's kind of like on the side of like their mind, and you know. They'll tell us that it's cold somewhere, but we still don't know the location. It's cold where I am. It's like, okay. Stay warm. That's all I can tell you. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right, 14th Street. 14th Street. Gat to Dutch, okay. There we go. Back to signal minimums. There we go. Now it's coming back. We had some kind of NYPD support vehicle nearby us. That completely zapped the signal. We are back. Yes, indeed, CB Earth Day. Appreciate it. We have our connection back to properly close the show. Let's get a nice shot of there of the Empire State Building here. Union Square, everybody. Union Square. Ah, well. Did you like this nonsense, ladies and gentlemen? I hope you did. If you enjoyed this nonsense, make sure to subscribe to the Dutch Moz family of networks. Here on YouTube and on Instagram, all same name at Dutch Moz, and make sure you hit the notification bell, because I never know when I'm gonna go live next. I want to thank everyone who super chatted to the broadcast. I want to thank everyone who's a channel member. Thank you so much for all your support. And thank you so much for joining me on today's live stream. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for all the thumbs up. Did we hit 300? Oh, we hit 366. All right. Thank you so much for everyone who hit the thumbs up on the video. Again, check out the replay for more exciting adventures today and our partial wall collapse. But from Union Square Park here in the village, this is Dutch Moz signing off. Have a fantastic New York day, whether you live here or not. I want you to hug your loved ones, share show's moments. And good evening and good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Ta-ta. Bye-bye.